What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Madison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Madison. For today's Pop Off, I obviously have to talk about Adam Levine because you guys, this whole situation with him is one big piping hot mess, and obviously we need to discuss. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the internet basically almost combusted yesterday when an Instagram model took to TikTok to reveal that she had a year-long relationship, affair, whatever you want to call it, with Adam Levine. And as if that wasn't enough, the girl went ahead and added some salt into that very open freaking wound and also revealed that Adam Levine messaged her and asked if he could name his third unborn child after her. It is absolutely insane, and if you watched my mini pop-off yesterday, then you already know all of that. But the fresh tea, you guys, is that Adam Levine took to his Instagram story this morning. He broke his silence in regards to this alleged affair. Of course, he's kind of denying it, and I say kind of because his statement was so freaking PR, and honestly, I'm not buying it. Also, you guys, a little added dose of tea. I do want to let you know that there was another woman who took to TikTok yesterday to reveal that she had some very flirty DMs with Adam Levine. Also, of course, the subject has been heavily discussed on Dumois, so I want to fill you in on the rumors going on over there, specifically one that Adam Levine and his wife have an open relationship. So we're going to get into this entire Adam Levine situation, but first, because this is the first pop-off of the week, you guys know I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. So let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Me personally, guys, I just want to take a second to thank all of you. Reading your comments and your messages on my last video, I was literally snotting all over my keyboard, if I can just be completely open with you guys. I do not know what I did to be so freaking lucky to have the most positive people on the internet be in my corner and be supporting me. I don't know what I did, but I am so thankful that I did it. Thank you to the man upstairs. I am just so incredibly grateful for all of you. You guys are literally the sweetest. I know sometimes it might not feel like, you know, commenting on a YouTube video means something to the person who made the YouTube video, but it means a freaking lot to me, and I just really appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to all the messages. To be honest, I was just so overwhelmed, and I was reading them and I was just like, I'm so thankful and I'm so lucky. So I just wanted to take a second to thank you guys for just being so incredible and making coming back to work and coming back to YouTube not feel so scary. And also, I don't feel guilty coming back because I feel like I'm just coming back to talk to my friends. So I just really appreciate you guys. But enough about that, because I know you straight to the tea people are like, Madison, we appreciate it, but also this Adam Levine tea is pressing, and I totally get that. So go ahead and drop this time code down there in the comments to help out your fellow straight to the tea people. And now let's not waste any more time and get straight to unwrapping these Adam Levine facts. All right, so as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, an Instagram model, and the reason why I'm using that to refer to her is because that's how she refers to herself, by the name of Sumner Stroh, took to TikTok to, quote, rip the band-aid off and let everyone know that she had an affair with Adam Levine. Now, this was obviously very shocking information considering Adam Levine has been married to Victoria's Secret model Behati Prinsloo for years now, and the two also have 2 children together, and Behati just announced on Friday that they're expecting their third. So obviously everyone on the internet and everyone who was previously a fan of Adam Levine was very shaken up when Sumner revealed that her and Adam had a year-long affair. Now, during this initial video, Sumner said that she was manipulated by Adam Levine and that she was very naive at the time, and the whole reason why she decided to come out now with her story and with her truth is because she sent some messages between her and Adam to some friends that she thought she could trust. One of those friends tried to sell the story to a tabloid. This said tabloid reached out to her, so she wanted to go ahead and make the video and set the record straight from her point of view right away. Now, during this initial video, Sumner did show some messages between her and Adam Levine. You can see in one message, he's like, oh my gosh, you're so much hotter in person, and she agrees. Essentially just, you know, your typical run-of-the-mill, gross, married man, dad kind of DMs. Sumner went on to say that obviously since her and Adam have definitely broken off their relationship, however, he recently came back into her life when he DM'd her saying that him and his wife were expecting a new child, and he wanted to name this child Sumner, aka name his new baby after his alleged mistress. I also want to go ahead and say what everyone is thinking. If you watched the video, or even probably just hearing me describe the video to you, Sumner definitely also played the victim in this video. Let's just go ahead and call it like it is. Again, she talked a lot about how she was manipulated and she was very naive during the time, and she talked about how, she was nervous to come forward with a story because of how she makes her money. I'm just saying she really did kind of play the victim a lot in this first video, and she got absolutely berated and dragged for it in the comments, which is exactly why she went ahead and made a follow-up video and responded to a comment that was essentially calling her out saying, girl, how did you not know he was married? You could have used Google. And also, how did you not know that he had children when literally the entire world knew that? So Sumner started off her response to this comment and response to everyone who was thinking this exact same comment, basically saying that she tried to overly not play the victim in her first video, which obviously backfired because it looked like she was playing the victim, which was not her intention at all. She clarified that her first video was all over the place because she had just gotten the email from the tabloid asking for her comment, and she was frantic and she was just trying to get all of her thoughts together to put her story out there. Sumner went on to say that something she really glossed over in the first video and didn't really mention is that she believed that Adam and Behati's marriage was over because that's what Adam was telling her. She said she believed they were keeping it quiet to avoid the negative press. She went on to say that she was new to LA at the time, so she thought that's just what celebrities did. And that's why she says she feels that Adam exploited upon her. She says Adam knew she believed everything that he was saying because, quote, of her vulnerable position of being new to LA. Sumner went on to say that once she realized that Adam's marriage was definitely not over, that's when she went ahead and broke things off. And she did go on to say that she recognizes that being naive is no excuse, which I personally appreciate. And then she went on to apologize to Behati and Adam and Behati's children. Okay, now after that video, you guys, another Instagram model came forward, and her name is Madison Rose. She posted a TikTok showing messages between her and Adam Levine. People thought she was lying, so then she went ahead and posted a screen recording showing that the messages were definitely coming from Adam Levine. These were just a lot of very flirty DMs, and I wanted to shout out Riri's Tea on TikTok. She's the one who got this screen recording because, of course, Allison has since deleted these videos. Again, she never admitted that anything physical happened between her and Adam Levine. It was just a lot of flirty messages, but still, that woman was making some allegations towards Adam Levine, so I wanted to go ahead and fill you in on them. In addition to that, this has obviously been widely discussed over on Dumois. Someone wrote in a tip saying that they believe more Instagram models are going to be coming forward with their own stories about Adam. And then another anonymous tip claimed that Adam and Behati have an open relationship and marriage, which I personally do not believe. And the reason why I don't believe that is because Adam Levine tried his little hardest, you guys. His publicist really used all of their brain cells to try and release this statement that he posted over on his Instagram. This is where he broke his silence on those affair allegations. In this lengthy statement, you guys, Adam started off saying, quote, "A lot is being said about me right now, and I want to clear the air. I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life." He continued saying, "In certain instances, it became inappropriate. I have addressed that and taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. My wife and my family is all I care about in this world." You have a hard way of showing it. "To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could ever make. I will never make it again. I take full responsibility. We will get through it, and we will get through it together." Now, personally, I felt like that entire statement was absolute trash, but obviously I have so many more thoughts about all of this, you guys. And as you guys know, we're going to be popping off with beer this week to honor my grandma. I know some of you may think that sounds weird, but like I said previously, she was such a bud girly, and I feel like I have to do it because I feel like she would definitely want me to, because she definitely would not want me stopping work. She would want me to continue. So I got a nice ice cold Budweiser. We're going to pop off and get into this Adam Levine mess. Yikes. Okay, so first of all, I feel like I have to admit to you guys that I have never really been a big fan of Adam Levine. He's always just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I've never really been able to put my finger on it. But when I first moved to LA, I used to cover The Voice a lot. I actually covered The Voice red carpet for several years. I would go to the live tapings, I'd be in the press room. Again, I'd be on the red carpet interviewing judges and contestants. He just, I don't know, he always gave off this vibe that I just really wasn't feeling. So I cannot lie to you guys, when I saw these affair allegations hit the internet and go viral, I felt a little bit vindicated because I was like, you know what? My gut never steers me wrong. My gut told me that there was something off with Adam Levine, and clearly there was, because he is clearly not a good guy at all. Okay, now that I've come clean with you guys, let me give you my thoughts on all of this. So as far as what Sumner is saying and her allegation that these two engaged in a year-long affair, a year-long relations, I absolutely 1000% believe that there was something going on between the two. And the reason why I say that, because if you really really read Adam's statement carefully, he like admits to things and then he kind of walks back and tries to cover them, specifically when he says, quote, "I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life," which to me says, yeah, we absolutely hooked up. I crossed the line, but I'm not personally categorizing it as an affair. Call it whatever you want, Adam Levine, you still freaking cheated on your wife. I'm not entirely sure who Adam Levine and his PR team think that they are fooling with this little statement, but it is definitely not the public, because it seems like everyone's opinion on this guy has absolutely changed since this news broke. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Adam Levine can release any statement he wants. The fact that we have seen a receipt, a DM that said, "Hey, do you mind if I name my unborn child after you?" to his mistress. I'm sorry, he just dug his own freaking grave. That is a whole new level of low to me. I don't even think Tristan Thompson would stoop that low, which is really incredibly hard for me to say because you guys know how little I think of Tristan Thompson. So the fact that Adam Levine wanted to name his unborn child after his mistress or use the same name as his mistress, I don't care how you say it. Either way, it is disgusting and it's really bad. Okay, I know I'm really bashing Adam Levine here, so I want to take a step back and also make it clear that I think Sumner Stroh is just as guilty as Adam Levine. I mean, this girl willingly entered into, let's just call them relations with Adam Levine, all while knowing that he was absolutely married and had kids. I don't care what Adam Levine is telling you. With one little simple Google search, this girl could still see that they were legally married, and she still went ahead and entered into this relationship. But at the very least, she did admit that, you know what, she did do this. She admitted that being naive is no excuse, and she is definitely taking ownership of her actions, so I really can't hate on her too much. You guys know I'm really big on, if you screw up, own up to it, say you did it, apologize, and try to be a better person after that. Obviously, we don't know how she's being a better person or if she's being a better person, but I do have to at least give her respect that she is owning up to her actions, she's saying what she did, and she is apologizing to Adam's wife and their kids. So you do have to give her a little bit of credit there, regardless of what you think about the girl. But ultimately, at the end of all of this, you guys, the real victim is not Sumner, it's not Adam Levine, it is unfortunately his wife, Behati Prinsloo, and their 2 kids. And you know what? Their 3rd child as well. I mean, I know people are really just struggling with the fact that Adam Levine cheated on a Victoria's Secret model, because we used to view Victoria's Secret models as like the peak example of what a perfect woman is. But I think this just goes to show that some men just absolutely freaking suck, and there is nothing that any woman can do about it. This is not on Behati Prinsloo at all. This is fully on Adam Levine and the fact that he has such a big freaking ego that he feels the need that he needs to go and DM freaking Instagram models to feel fulfilled. That is the bigger issue for me here. And also, you guys, I do believe that there are more women out there. I do believe that more Instagram models are going to come forward. I've now been seeing things that Adam Levine has really had a horrible reputation essentially his whole career. He's never really been known to be somebody who's faithful. There's always been whisperings about him cheating. So in my opinion, I think now just the rest of the world is really finding out what kind of guy he really is. And I really freaking feel for his wife, because I cannot imagine seeing online that your husband was messaging his at one point mistress, or at the very least one point a woman he was hooking up with, and saying, "Hey, how would you feel if I named my unborn kid after you?" Like, that is absolutely so repulsive. I will never get over that. Anytime I hear Adam Levine from this point forward, anytime I see that man on television, all I'm ever gonna be able to think about is, oh my God, you wanted to name your baby after an Instagram model that you hooked up with. I'm just saying, he'll never be able to recover in my mind. I don't know, you guys. My final thoughts, I feel for Behati. I think more women are gonna come forward. I do not, once again, think that him and Behati have an open relationship or marriage, which is also why I think there's probably gonna be more fallout and more drama from this situation. It's definitely gonna be something that we need to keep an eye on. And you guys know when any major updates happen, I will obviously be sitting right here to tell you guys about it. But in the meantime, I want to hear all of your thoughts and feels on this entire Adam Levine situation. So let it all out down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to show me a little extra love, or you just want to make sure that I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. You guys can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!